Sometimes.
How many cameras are you currently holding in your hand?
2. 2. I'm on the road to Chicago. It took off a little bit later than normal, so hopefully I can make up some time on the road and Katerina's not waiting at the airport. But heading up to Chicago, spend the weekend with Katerina, and Katerina, and going to be pretty much just around town with her and stuff. There's a couple. She's never been there before. I've been there a couple times. You know, pretty much just look around, take some pictures, be tourists, and that's about it. So weather's supposed to be great. Weather's supposed to be warm, so it's good for her. Also, she doesn't really like. I wouldn't say it doesn't like. She can't stand cold weather. So hopefully it's not chilly in any way. Like under 60 is cold. It's not really, but. So yeah, cruising over there. Hopefully it's clear sailing the rest of the way, and I get over there in a good, timely manner. It is 11:40 right now, and Katerina's plane lands at 12:15. We'll see if I make it that time. And I got a little over a half hour to get to the airport to get Katerina in time. And I've been the 1 hour time change from Eastern to Central helped me out also. That I forgot about because I thought it was gonna be really late. But there's construction that slowed me down and stuff. I think I'll get there. I think so. And I think I'll get there in time so she won't be waiting for me. So that'll be positive. But I'm hurrying. Really, I feel rushed. This is not helping my arrival time. Not at all. Katerina's on the ground. I'm just pulling into O'Hare right now. Katerina's on the ground. I was trying to be at the gate when she landed. So she's actually waiting for me right now. And if anybody knows Katerina, knows that she is a very demanding girl. Always demands all day long. You know. So see how she takes it. She's gonna have to wait a little while for me to show up. Alright, slow going into town. I got Katerina. She arrived. And she's not crabby or mad at me because I was late coming in.
Not yet.
Not yet. Still a bit of time left in the day. So, traffic is not so good, again. But slowly getting there. We have until 3 o'clock to get to the boat tour, so I think we'll be alright.
2 hours to
I'm regretting bringing this jacket. We'll see if the parking attendant knows. We'll see if the parking attendant's right on this one.
Yeah, once you get on the water,
once you get on the water,
it could be chilly.
I won't be, but we'll see. Maybe he'll be right. Maybe he'll be right. Right now, I regret bringing this thing with me. We'll see. We're gonna take the architecture tour of Chicago.
So exciting.
Is there any piece of architecture you're excited to see?
I don't know what's here, so we'll find out afterwards.
Yes, that's the answer. Yes, I am.
The 10-year-old Native American boy showed them a shortcut. At the end of the south branch of the river, carry your canoe right to the southern flowing Des Plaines River, flowing into the Illinois River, and that flows into the Mississippi. Chicago thus became the critical link in an inland waterway system that could connect the entire United States. The 1848 Illinois-Michigan Canal made Chicago a boom town, 1 million people by 1890. But you know what? We're a city that grew up too fast. We went to work too young. 1 million people and being hog butchered to the world. All the meat packing plants use this river as an open sewer, and the pollution would flow into the lake, and 12% of Chicago died. Typhoid and cholera epidemics from drinking polluted lake water. So to stop the river from polluting the lake, in 1900 they would dig a new canal, parallel to the first, but this time they got smart. The Chicago Ship and Sanitary Canal was dug so much deeper than the Chicago River that using gravity as an aid, they caused the river you're traveling on to abnormally flow backwards away from the lake, and that saved our drinking water. Oh, and we sent the pollution south down to St. Louis, Missouri instead, and that's how the river still travels today. 1,451 feet of pure building was enough to give us the tallest building in the world title from 1974 until 1996. Now they're using a construction technique here called a bundle tube system. You can think of this building like a bundle of sticks simply wrapped together for strength. It's made up of 9 contiguous or touching steel tubes, each is 75 foot square. Ascending 2 will terminate at 50 floors, and next 2 at 66. Look right above that pink tower. That's the 90th cutoff. The final 2 go up 110 stories. Now why terminate the different sections? It's strategic. You want to reduce that mass as you go up because you can be dealing with 50-mile-an-hour Chicago wind shear effect cutting across it. And just as the great Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu would write in the Tao Te Ching so many, many years ago, one must be flexible, bend and yet remain straight. I myself personally think of the Sears Tower as literally following the Tao. For do you realize this building can actually bend and yet remain straight? What do you think Lake Point Tower stands on top of? Shoreline made out of trash from the Great Chicago Fire. The builders seemed to know that like the mythical phoenix, the city of Chicago would rise from its own ashes. That is the city surrounding us today. And we come to the conclusion of our cruise. Thank you all for coming out. My name is Kevin. I've been your guide.
So, tell me what the bean that we're going to see, tell me what was the purpose of it?
I don't know if it's a purpose of it, but one of the part of the aesthetic intent was to reflect the Chicago skyline on its surface. Yay!
Let's see if it works.
Okay.
What do you see?
Me
Me.
and you.
Uh-huh.
One more me. I'm nicer to look at.
Need one of these for your place.
That'd be great. Super cool. I think there's some parabolas in there.
Yeah?
Yeah. Geometry.
What's the name of this hotel that we're in?
Palmer House.
The Palmer House. This place reminds me of the Paniagua House.
It should indeed.
That's what it reminds me of. Very grandiose.
Yes.
I saw in the store the Kabang energy candy. If you're eating candy, do you really need energy?